My name is Donnie Diggler, and I am running for governor of North Carolina. I was born and raised in Lizard Lake, North Carolina. I was in an orphanage growing up, and I had to work with blood, sweat, and tears on the local tobacco farm to get by and save money. When I was 17 years old, I enlisted in the Army and went to serve in Vietnam. When I returned from military service, I ventured on to college, receiving a PhD in political science from NC State in 1994. Since then, I've been dedicated to the citizens of North Carolina and fighting for the rights of our state. First of all, I am dedicated to reforming and further funding the North Carolina public education system. I will do this by promoting legislation that eliminates vouchers and increases taxes on the wealthy. I am also a firm believer in sustainable North Carolina agriculture. We need to preserve our state's rich agricultural heritage, increase subsidies for local farms, and propose legislation to make more ecologically sensitive farming possible. I will introduce import regulations to protect North Carolina fisheries and poultry. We all know how slow the DMV and other government services are, so I am determined to reform state services, focusing on the DMV. We need government efficiency within our state, now more than ever, to ensure that we can prosper and continue to preserve democracy. I'm going to decrease my own salary as a governor to free up more funding for these endeavors. Diggler gets it done.
And that's my story. Elect me to make your story better.